Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Cheers if you're watching me live, having a little coffee or some tea or whatever suits your mood. Let me know in the comments what you're drinking with me. As always, you can get my knit mug at Billy and Blah, or Billy and Blah, Billy and Baa. Link in the description. Just giving people a minute to get their notifications and trickle in if they want to join live. And then we will go ahead and start by drawing a card for the weekend for us knitters with the Stitchers Oracle deck, which is my featured deck for the month. And while I'm waiting for folks to come in, I can let you know that I'm very excited to have a brand new featured deck for next month. It's going to be the deck that I feature in the horoscope for knitters for September and all through the month as well, because it's, like I said, brand new. It's from one of our favorite artists, creators of decks, and I have an extra, which means if you enjoyed our giveaway last month, there's another one on the horizon. So if you are not yet a subscriber, that is one of the ways that you can enter to win in the future. So if you want to become a subscriber now, it'll also help you get all of my live notifications if you like to watch things with me live, or if you just like to see things when they come up, then you'll also know then. So there you go. Okay, so today is August 16th, and like I said, I'm using the Stitchers Oracle deck to pull a card for us knitters to see what the weekend holds. So I'm going to give them a shuffle, and we'll see what card we get. Sometimes when I don't have the table, it's hard to have the angle right to get the flip. All right, let's try this. There we go. All right. How do you like to shuffle? Let me know. Just curious. Ooh, okay. When they get all out of sorts that way, that's how I know they're ready. They like just jump right out. Okay, so for this weekend, oh, interesting. We have our little thread and bobbin situation. So let's see. Perhaps we are sewing something up, completing things. And we are currently in Mercury retrograde, which means this is a great time to reuse things. So maybe you're pulling something out to reuse this yarn or thread, whatever it is. Or maybe it was already pulled out and you're going to give it new life, rejuvenate it as a new project. Or perhaps you are at the end of a project or have, like me, several projects that are actually finished with the knitting, but need to still be like finished with the finishing, like seaming things together, blocking, weaving in ends, putting on buttons, that fun stuff that you're like, it's tedious and I'm going to put off, but it really just, it's all of that fine work that makes like that last 10% makes all the difference with the rest of the 90%. So this is a good weekend to just rest, kind of take a moment to relook at everything that you have in progress. What can you finish quickly? Because nothing feels better than finishing a project. Now, we might say that starting a project feels great, and it does. But when you finish a project, that is like starting a project times 10, because you have the thing that you wanted to do in theory, and then also you have space then to cast something on new, guilt-free. I would love to know how you interpret this card. As always, you can feel free to leave me a comment, whether you're watching live or you're watching the recorded version. I still would love to know. Just drop me a comment and we'll see how this card manifests for us this weekend. Remember, it's Mercury retrograde. So look at things twice, review stuff, read things, all the things that start with RE. Try not to start things, finish things. It's a great energy to finish things. And look twice at the patterns because Lord knows, communication can get weird. Things that you otherwise are like, oh no, I never have problems with this. Suddenly you're dropping stitches like I did that one day. So strange. Anyway, If you are interested in learning more about Mercury retrograde, I have a great episode from my podcast that I'll link in the description that you can check it out. It's very applicable to knitters and anything. So hopefully you enjoy that. And a side note, if you are not a newsletter subscriber of mine, it's a Light from Lantern newsletter, I give away this cute little tarot bag pattern as a little thank you gift. So if you sign up for the newsletter, you go ahead and get this right afterwards. And see, it's holding one of my deck of cards here. This is my little uh, Lifeline Tarot, Thomas. And it's just the short version. And I keep it in here because the box was getting ruined and I was so sad. But with this little cozy, it never gets ruined. And with the ribbing, it's always like a tight fit. So no matter how tall or short the deck is, it will fit to it and keep it all together. Really nice. I chose to do this one with a little extra color on the outside. So using some color magic. This color in particular is very energizing. So any of the decks that I have in here get like a refresh, a cleanse, a recharge. And this gray at the end that I bound off keeps it all in. So it's sort of like a star in a jar, right? So tons of energy anytime you need it. Like I said, if you're interested, this is called the Page of Pouches, and the link to download it via signing up for my newsletter, which is free, is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoy these live weekend forecasts for knitters. I'd love to hear from you. And remember, if you want to subscribe, it's a great way to support my work for free. All right, until next time, see you soon, magical makers. Merry Make.